Hey everyone, this is Rocco Boxer, and today I would like to take you through a course I recently attended as a Raptor owner, which is the Ford Raptor Assault course. It's held at the Ford Performance Racing School in Salt Lake City, Utah, and it's part of the Utah Motorsports campus where they do all kinds of state-of-the-art automobile, motorcycle, and off-road and kart racing. They allow us to come there and use their Raptors and do some off-roading where we can master all the features and functions of our Raptors and also learn some new skills. So you see me pulling into the parking lot and about ready to get after it with the Raptor. So this is the truck we used for the class. It's a stock 2019 Ford Raptor. They only made a few modifications on the outside of the truck. You can see they put that guard on along with the LED light. They added some pretty cool graphics, and then they added the numbers so we could tell which truck was which as we were out on the course with about 10 trucks. They also put this rack in the back for the spare, and then up in the upper corners you'll see there they added some LEDs, which were real helpful in the dusty conditions when we were following closely behind other trucks. So this was the truck we used, pretty much stock. Fantastic truck and a great day. The first part of the day consisted of taking the Raptor on what they call the handling course, where we could test out different modes and understand how the braking, acceleration, and suspension changed for each of the modes that the truck can be put into. Okay, now we're going to take the handling course in deep snow and sand mode. And in this one, the steering is a little bit lighter. The throttle is a little bit limited, so you can get more traction getting out of snow or sand. And then they back up the stability and the ABS and a little more traction in certain situations. And plus you're in 4x4. Okay, now we're going to take the course in Baja mode, but this is by far the most fun mode to drive in. Here, your turbo is going to be open a little more, and so your RPMs are higher. The suspension is adjusted to go over these bumps a lot more smoothly, and the braking is a lot better. You'll see at the end how quickly we can brake in this mode. So the whole truck really just handles incredibly on this road. I mean, we're doing almost 30, 35 miles an hour on this, and it handles beautifully. Okay, now in this part of the course, we go back to normal mode so we can understand the differences between Baja, sand and snow, and then normal. And so now we're back to normal, and we take another lap. Now we headed over to the challenge course, and here we take the truck on a 30-degree lateral angle. That's a slide slope of 30 degrees. It's pretty amazing that the truck can grip and hold at that angle. And you could almost reach out and touch the ground through the window. And they hold us there for a few seconds and talk to us, and then they send us on to the next part of the course. Here we put the Raptor in rock crawl mode and ascend this hill. We also used ascent control, which is like a cruise control for ascending. So you put it in rock crawl, you actually take your foot off the gas and the brake, and the truck does the rest. This is available in the 2019 Raptor. I don't have it on mine, I have a 2018, but I do have the descent control, which we'll use on the back side of this hill. After the challenge course, we left the facility and we went off-road in the wilderness areas around the complex. And we took the Raptors on a variety of terrain. We took them over different elevations. We drove pretty fast on some pretty bumpy roads and used the modes to get to where we wanted to be. We had a nice lunch out at an abandoned mine, and then we kind of rock crawled around and worked our way back to the facility. Toward the end, I'll show you the next part, which was a Baja course that we ran. That was pretty fun. You'll notice here that there's no speed or elevation data, and that's because we were out there pretty far, in pretty remote areas, and we didn't get a signal, so I was unable to capture any of that data, but I'll pick it up later in the Baja section. In this section of the trail, we used a technique that I hadn't used before, which was left foot braking. So we could use the ascent control or the descent control, but you can also, if you don't have that feature, you can use that left foot braking technique where you bring the truck up to like 1500 RPMs on the acceleration, and then you go ahead and govern that with the brake, and it really smooths out the drive. Pretty interesting, and I was glad to learn that technique so I could use it later. In this part of the course, we put the Raptor in Baja mode and went on a road at either 35 or 40 miles an hour. Pretty bumpy road, and the Raptor handled it really well. It's actually this road is part of the Pony Express Trail, and it was interesting to be on that in a Raptor going like 40 miles an hour. That was fun. There's a couple checkpoints, and you'll hear us radio in. And I left it open mic on this one, so that you could hear what we experienced on this road.
Truck 11, checkpoint 138.
Copy, 11, check 1. Truck 12, check 2, 33 miles now.
Here 44.
Check 2, copy, truck 12. Truck 4, 38.
35.
Copy 4, check 1.
Checkpoint 2, truck 11, 36 miles an hour.
Check 3, copy, truck 11, works. Check 1, truck 7, works 39 miles. Copy 7, check 1.
Now we turned it around in Baja mode and went the other direction. It was a little bit different of an experience, and my buddy in the truck was my partner for the course. His name's Brett, and he was a good guy to hang out with, and we had a lot of fun. And he's from Montana, and it was real nice to meet him and spend the day.
Truck 11, checkpoint 1, 35.
Check 1, copy, truck 1, 40. Copy 12, check 2.
You're right at 40, 41, 42.
Truck 4,
Slow down a
check
little.
1, 35. Check 1, copy, truck 1.
Truck 11, checkpoint 2, 39.
Copy 11, check 2. Check 1, truck 7, 34. Check 1, copy, truck 7. Truck 4, check 2, 40.
Good job.
Copy 4, check 2.
So that's a wrap on the course. The Raptor course was really great. It was an unbelievable day. I appreciate the instructors and just Ford for hosting us. They made a really nice day at no cost to us. We just had to show up, and everything was taken care of. We used their vehicles. There were about 12 or 13 vehicles out there. Not a single one had a mechanical issue of any type. I'm really proud to own a Raptor, and I had a great time. And the pictures you're seeing go by just to kind of indicate just how much fun everybody had. So I hope you enjoyed the video. In the end, you'll see a like and subscribe suggestion. Really would appreciate if you would like and subscribe. I'll be putting out some more videos soon, and appreciate your time. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any comments you want to leave, that's great too. Thanks.